It'll be fine. Everything is going to be fine. Entry 1. I've left home again. I ran away when I said I wouldn't. It's been a couple months. I know Kira won't be happy if I return. Hopefully she can forgive me again. Entry 2. I'm not great at doing journals, but something's wrong. I don't know what. Maybe it's just everything that's happened. Something just doesn't feel right. Entry 3. I started losing count of how many days are passing. I hoped using a journal would help with such things, but I'm not keeping up with it. Entry 4. I think I'm reaching close to my 3rd month on my own. I've noticed something. I can't fully draw my bow back. No matter how much rest I give myself, I can't use my father's bow. Entry 5. Something isn't right. I know I've said that already. I can barely even touch my bow anymore. I still carry it to have comfort, but it's useless. I've tried everything. No amount of training is helping me. Entry 6. This has to be something Azai mentioned to do with the rift. My appetite is fading. I don't feel like eating much anymore, yet my energy remains like I am. Could I have been touched by the rift? Entry 7. I have to find Azai. He'll have more answers than all these books I've found. Maybe I'll tell him what's going on. I just need to know if this is something I can control or not. Entry 8. Preparations to head home are almost ready. I have 2 main objectives. Find Azai, see what he knows. Find Kiro, see if she'll let me explain. Entry 9. I'm heading out tomorrow. If you find this book, well, you found a piece of someone who's falling apart. If you're suffering, know you're not alone. Entry 10. I'm leaving today to go back home. If I don't return, know that I did have a future once upon a time. Alright. Okay. We made it just in time. Okay. Now where would he be? I need to find him before I do anything else. Maybe he's by the portal. He said he caused it, so it would make sense for him to be by it, right? Maybe he's studying it or something. Okay. Nothing dangerous. Okay. Azai.
Now that's a voice I wasn't expecting to hear.
Yeah, well, things have changed.
Your armor?
Yeah, I need to talk to you.
You haven't gone mad, have you?
Gone mad.
Sorry, you needing to talk to me?
I mean, if you're that, I don't know, if you're that flabbergasted by it, we don't have to talk. I can figure it out.
No. What is it you need to talk about?
Not here.
I see. Alright then, lead the way.
I see nothing has changed since I left.
I've made a bit of an effort not to change anything myself. I don't even know if I'd be capable of even attempting repairs here.
Have you seen anyone?
Rain. Kiro's okay.
Okay. Thank you.
So, with that information, I probably should confirm the obvious.
And what's that?
I'm gonna be referring to this as, a general term for anybody who hasn't been touched by the rift, but they're untainted.
Nothing's happened to them.
Nothing's happened to them.
Okay. No, that's good. I'm relieved to hear that.
Haven't been in here in a while.
Yeah. Still hasn't changed.
So, what's going on? You wouldn't have made a trek all the way back to the kingdom for nothing. This
No.
seems important.
I remember one of our last conversations before I left about people possibly gaining abilities or being touched by the rift.
Don't tell me.
It's only a theory. I can't say for sure. I don't have any abilities or anything. Not that I figured out within. I don't even know how long it's been now.
I've been studying the rift while you were gone. I figured since I'm the one who probably has the most intimate knowledge with it, I could at least figure out something. Get a deeper meaning of what's going on here.
Okay.
I've developed a theory. So as you know, and I'm going to be saying this as another general term, the arcane essence coming from the rift is more concentrated at the rift, thankfully. But it has some sort of heartbeat.
A heartbeat?
It's not alive. It's more so I can feel the arcane essence pulsating out of it like waves of it coming out. They're not intense, but it leads me to believe that there is a possibility that there is a delayed factor to someone becoming rift touched.
You mean like me?
Have you looked in a mirror by any chance lately?
Azai, I don't have that kind of material out where I am.
Do you have one here?
Not that I'm aware of. My mother never wanted me to worry about my looks as a child.
Well, it could just be time playing on my vision, but I don't think you had that light of a shade in your hair before.
I had a feeling. I don't even know how to explain what's been going on. Here, come here. I need to show you something. So, you know that one of the only ways I learned how to fight was through shooting, right? With my bow.
Correct.
I don't know if that's possible anymore.
What?
I've been trying to train while I've been gone to be able to... I planned on returning. I didn't know how to face everyone when I did. And throughout the months that I've been gone, I've noticed my use in the bow. It's like I'm fatigued. I can't.
But that's impossible. You clearly aren't. You've made the journey here.
That's all I can do. I can barely pull back my string anymore.
Okay. It's only with the bow, correct?
I think so. I mean, I can still use my dagger, and I've been training with this, or trying to. I've never used a long weapon like it before.
Seems quite unconventional, but I guess you and I have had similar developments. I've been busy.
I see that.
Courtesy of your best friend.
So
Only
you've
to
been
fight me fairly, they said.
That sounds like Kiro.
Okay. Well, you're still able to use melee weaponry. That's good. But as for your condition, I think it's best if we try to monitor it. If you're comfortable with that, of course.
I left everything out there. I just brought what I needed.
Then I'll go with you.
I need to find Kiro first. I need to talk to her.
Then... Well, you have a place to stay at least. I at least have been staying over by that tree over there. Didn't really want to...
The stables?
Use any of the homes. It didn't feel right. And also, those horses are pretty cool.
There's one more thing.
What is it?
How do I explain this? You know how we all have to, like, eat to keep our energy and all that.
I don't like where this is going.
Zai, my appetite's been fading.
Genuinely.
Yes, don't get me wrong, I can still eat. I still have to eat here and there, but nowhere near the amount that I used to.
what happens when you eat? Like, what do you feel exactly?
I, I almost feel like I have to force myself.
That's it? No sort of after effects or.
Um, I, I, I don't know. I feel it's almost like it gives me more weakness than it does energy.
This is just adding to my theory. Let me write this down real quick.
So you think it was the rift?
Okay. It's a very clear possibility.
Okay.
This could introduce a bit of a problem. If it does linger, and the longer it does, the more chances people who are untainted have to become rift touched. We need to find a way to close it.
I left. I could even see the portal from where I was. I was here
Rain,
for a day after it happened. Not even how is Kiro untouched and yet I'm the one suffering the effects?
I don't know the specifics of that just yet. But if one thing's for certain, leaving that rift now, not a good idea. I've confirmed that this realm now has magic in it, and it's getting more and more adjusted. It could end up becoming the new normal here.
No.
It hasn't yet.
How long do we have?
I can't come up with an estimate just yet. All I know in that regard is that he is still looking for me.
So as long as the portal is
And
open, that means he still thinks this is a possibility.
it does. He hasn't been able to tear into this realm again. I don't think he will be able to. The longer I exist, I'm assuming the weaker he's getting.
And if I remember correctly, that's because you're a fragment of him.
Correct.
So being separated from him.
However, again, I'm still fairly new. So that's how he was able to tear into this realm. He still had a good majority of it.
So you're saying the longer you exist, the more power you absorb from him, even though you're in a completely different realm.
Something like that. It's a little complicated, and even I don't have that knowledge. He didn't pass everything down to me.
Okay. Okay. Well, first of all, if our plan is to have you monitor me, or whatever it is you want to say, you're not staying in the stable anymore.
And I was just getting used to that horse. I can always visit.
Indeed. I have a feeling I'm not going to be going anywhere.
As for Kiro, again, you saying, how are you the only one who's being affected? Is there anybody else that you might know of who you hold in any high regard?
Hero was the only one I really interacted with truly on a deeper level. I mean, there's the royal family, but I haven't seen them in ages. I'm assuming the castle's abandoned by this point. And there's the doctor. I haven't seen her in a while. I don't even know if she's still in town. There's... I saw the crates haven't moved. Outside the gates, there were crates of food. It's rotting now, but... There was a farmer. Do you remember that massive farm we passed in the village?
Correct, yes.
They were scheduled for a delivery, if I remember correctly, near the time of the shattering.
Well, I'm hoping they're alright, but I was more concerned with seeing if there are others who could possibly help test my theory. The more people I know about, the more I'd be able to keep an eye out, monitor multiple people, and if they end up developing powers.
I've been gone for... I lost track of how many months I've been gone since everything occurred, and then there was the year I was gone before that.
Speaking of... I'm sorry, this is probably a really bad time to bring this up, but do you know how frustrating it is to learn an entirely new measurement of time?
In your world, then, how long have I been gone?
Barely a month. Time flows the exact same in both realms, we just measure it a lot differently.
Did you have the sun like we do?
If you count massive lakes of lava and fire everywhere as the sun, no. From the literature I was able to get my hands on, my world honestly seems like you guys' hell.
From the way you describe it, yes.
A little unflattering, but you know, can't win them all.
Okay.
I will admit, I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
Well, I did plan to return, I just didn't know when. I guess after I finished building my shelter, that took 2 months, by the way, out my time. 2 months of building, and then by the time I finished, I guess I was just like, I put all this work into it, and that's after I finished, that's when I started noticing the changes.
That's when you came running over here.
I lingered a bit. I was afraid. I didn't want to
Thought
hear.
it was just your imagination?
That, and there's so many other things in at least this world that could explain a loss of appetite and weakness and everything else, but it didn't sit right.
Well, first things first. How about you stick around long enough so that you can find Kiro?
That's a good idea.
They're out right now, but no return.
Sounds like you two have gotten close, huh?
Not close. More or less just found common ground. Believe me, they were... Well, let's just say I was getting flashbacks to when you and I first met.
Yeah, I wonder where we learned that from. Or me, at least.
Yeah, you definitely got your sass from somewhere, and I'm starting to tell.
I guess my last question for you. Did she ever ask about me?
She did. But I feel that wasn't my right to tell. I simply told them that you had left.
She probably thinks I abandoned her again. I mean, I kinda did.
You had your reasons. And while maybe it was a repeat of a past mistake, you're back.
Only for selfish reasons.
Perhaps. But from what I can tell, this world seems to have a funny way of pulling people together.
I hope.
Look, they didn't seem to have any sort of malice in their voice when I brought you up, or when they brought you up. So hopefully things are okay. But that's when they were interacting with me, not you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's been a long few months for me.
You should probably get some rest. That must have been quite the hike.
I'm actually not as far as you would assume. Probably a similar distance from the village.
Oh, really? Okay, so...
Made
well,
it here
yeah,
in a
you
day.
left, but... I don't know, maybe the definition of you, quote-unquote, leaving... doesn't really fit. If you're just outside the kingdom walls like that.
Yeah, I wasn't far, to say the very least, but when everything started happening, I got scared. Everything started shifting. Everything I know about my life, the world, it changed.
I have a few more things to probably jot down in this journal. And, well, if you intend for me to stay here, do you mind if I take a look at a few of these books?
They're all my parents. I'm not really sure what could be in those, but if it helps, then go for it.
Well, it'd help if it could help me understand something about this place. A lot of the literature I was able to get my hands on were a bunch of fairy tales and fiction.
Yeah, Father, we carry some of those. If you can't find anything here, my father's office may have something. I can show you where it is.
If you could permit me.
I guess all I ask is leave it how you found it.
I will.
Yes, these books had more to do with his actual work with the king and the royal court. So it could have something useful for you. But
Alright.
If you do need rest, you're welcome to stay in my parents' room. It's just those doors right there. I'll be right next door.
You've come a long way. Whether you think yourself a coward or whatever, you should hold your head up high. You're still going.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think I've slept well in a while now, but... Azai?
Oh, you're awake. What's up?
Do you know if Kiro's back?
Unfortunately, I haven't really left this office since you slept.
I see. Hmm. Well, I suppose I should go see her.
I'll come with you. You
Yeah.
still seem a little fatigued from that hike?
Not really. I just haven't slept well in a while now. Not since leaving, but that's okay.
Whoa, wait up.
What?
You seem swifter.
Do I?
Your usual walking pace isn't there. Are you in a hurry?
No, not. I'm walking normally.
I'm going to start running. I want you to just, quote unquote, walk normally.
Oh, okay.
You were nearly keeping pace with me. Are you sure you're okay?
I feel fine. I feel a little more energized, honestly, but thought that was just from sleeping.
Possibly. Could just be me. Maybe I should get some rest.
Do you even sleep? You don't seem like one of those that do.
It's not necessary for me, but
I mean, you've been at it for a long time, haven't you? All the research and everything.
I mean, I feel fine.
Kiro? Kiro? I don't remember this.
What is it? What did you find?
She
That?
left her necklace.
That wasn't there before.
Like, um, I don't like the name of the book that's here.
Should we
Oh,
head back to your place?
no.
Rain, if you're reading this, then I failed to find you.
When you first left, I spent a whole year lying to myself and insisting that I didn't miss you. Just like when Mother died, I refused to let anyone see that I felt abandoned. I didn't realize how much I needed you until I saw you again in your house. I spent every day watching your house from a distance to protect against thieves. I know now that it's because I couldn't bring myself to lose what I had left of you. I am so worried about you, and ever since the weird sky thing opened up, I feel weaker and weaker each day. I don't know what's happening to me, Rain, and honestly, I'm so scared. Why did you have to leave me again? You'd changed, but you were home. You're my home. Azai has been acceptable company, but they just reminded me of your absence and the way you would watch me train. I've decided that I have to make sure I see you before I'm too weak to move. I have to make sure that you know I care about you. You're just like the stars. So bright and pretty, and I never took the time to appreciate them. I'm sorry. Kira.
No, no, no.
What did it say?
No, 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 no. When did Kiro leave?
And your time, I'd roughly estimate about a day ago?
No, 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 no. I have to find her. I have... Ow!
Hold on. I'm not letting you run off on me again. What happened? What did that note say?
She was affected by the rift.
That's impossible. I didn't see any sort of traces. I would have known. I would have seen something.
She was affected by the rift, Azai.
Right. They left only about a day ago, right? They couldn't have gone far.
Stop following me.
And leave you off on your own again? I don't think so.
Stop following me, Azai.
You came to seek me out. We had an agreement that I'd be watching over you.
It's all his fault. All his fault. She couldn't have gone far, right? I don't know. She was hurt. She was... It's not possible. I don't understand. I don't understand why. Why me? Because of one stupid choice. One decision. Now, my best friend may be gone.